I didn't have the fortune of coming to India in the early 70s like Shruti Kirti and the other devotees had. I was in Canada and America at that time. But Prabhupada, even before he had come to Mayapur, just after he had established the ISKCON temples in Canada and America, Prabhupada had on his mind the desire to buy land in Mayapur. So, and even at that time, he had visualized that there would be a big temple here. So in 1971, even when ISKCON didn't have any presence here, in 1972, Prabhupada set up a trust called Mayapur Vrindavan Trust. And the purpose of the trust was that when deities do get established here and in Vrindavan, and if there's ever a problem, then that trust would take care of the maintenance of the deities. So we can see Prabhupada's great vision. He had not even purchased the land in Mayapur, but he's already made all plans for the welfare, for the protection of the deities in the long run. Then I first came to Mayapur in 1973 from America, and I met Prabhupada over here. At that time we had trouble brewing in New York, so we had come to discuss that. But I did ask Prabhupada one question, and I asked Prabhupada, will everyone in ISKCON go back to Godhead? Because the common thinking was that everyone, once you're an initiate in ISKCON, you go back to Godhead. Prabhupada told me here in Mayapur, no, everyone will not go to Godhead. If you follow the spiritual master and Krishna rigidly, then you can hope to go back to Godhead. But not if you don't follow the spiritual standards strictly. One thing is, I heard Loknath Swami describing to you all earlier about the first festival that we had in Mayapur. I remember hearing from Guru Das that in the early days, after the first festival was established, Prabhupada told Guru Das that go and bring the Prime Minister to the Mayapur festival. And he said, if you go and bring Indira Gandhi to come and attend the Mayapur festival, then Bhaktivinoda Thakur will take you back to Godhead. So I was thinking that for our next year's festival, we should plan on getting one of these dignitaries here so they can come and appreciate the wonderful work that Prabhupada has done. So I came to India as JBC in March 75, and when we came here to Mayapur, Prabhupada had a great desire to have a university here in Mayapur. And he wanted that university here to be affiliated with Calcutta University. So Prabhupada sent Rabindra Swarup and myself to Calcutta for 3 days, and we were meeting different officials at Calcutta University to try and see if we could get a university started over here with affiliation to Calcutta. But at that time, Calcutta was under heavy communist rule. It still is. And it wasn't so easy for us to realize that. There were a lot of obstacles. Then Prabhupada also wanted an airport here in Mayapur. You all know that we are making plans to build a big temple here in Mayapur. And one of the big bottlenecks is to bringing important people to Mayapur is a rough road. The road is so bad. So Prabhupada knew all this, and he wanted an airport in Mayapur so that the planes could come straight from Calcutta to Mayapur. So this is another instruction that Prabhupada gave, and we should work to realize. Then the GVC meeting started here in Mayapur in 73, and I had the fortune of attending the first meeting in 75. So at that time we didn't have any GVC meeting rooms or something. I remember the GVC meetings were conducted on the terrace of the Lotus building. And then every evening, after passing all the resolutions, we would go to Prabhupada and read the different resolutions out to him. and then he would give us his input. And in 1976, we had some better facilities for our meeting. And then in the evening we would go and sit in Prabhupada's room. Prabhupada's quarters in 76 consisted of 2 rooms, a front room where he gave darshan and the inside was a bedroom. So I remember in 76 we would go and sit in his bedroom, and 76 and even 77, and read out all the resolutions, and then he would give us his input.